Attention, the following video is Naruto Ultimate Storm 3. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for more Naruto gameplay and such. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy. Now, let's start the video.
Hey guys, Sticks here doing another commentary, and I had one done just now, but it was too long, so I have to redo it or I have to fix it somehow, or I don't want to cut out just the ending part, so I'm just going to do another commentary, talk about something else, and I'll just redo the other one another time. Anyway, so this commentary, I guess I'll talk about or I don't even know what I'll talk about. I guess I'll talk about fighting games in general. My favorite one, story-wise, online-wise, the hardest one, and the easiest one. So you guys already know the easiest one's going to probably be Naruto. And the reason why is because O is everything. So, and you know, O or triangle, you can say O or triangle is everything. And you know, it's not that like it's a big deal now because Naruto we all know is kind of a broken game. Like certain characters are obviously better than others. And you know what? Every game kind of has that. And people complain about it a lot for Naruto just because it's more obvious in Naruto than it is other games. But if you look at it, Injustice is not much similar, not much different. I mean, it's more balanced, but it's just it's broken either way. Superman is better than every character, I'm pretty sure. Scorpion is easily better than most characters. He's probably the best out of all the characters, just because of his teleport. And you could say, well, Ares has a teleport too, but is Ares anywhere as good as Scorpion's? No. And people always complain about how broken and stupid Naruto is, but you know, I don't want to like make a rant saying like trying to defend Naruto because it is broken. It's kind of not doing too well for itself right now, and if people CC2 isn't doing too well for it either because they're not fixing anything. But in the end, it's a fighting game, nevertheless. Like, and there are people that argue that it's not a fighting game, and I completely understand that point. I don't want to argue with you when I say this, but it is a fighting game, and the people at CC2 did work really hard on making it. And that's just the way it is. Like, it's a fighting game, nevertheless. It's broken, it's cheap online, but it's a fighting game. Story mode wise, the best game is obviously Storm 3 as well, because CC2 obviously put a lot into their story when they made it. Unlike games like Mortal Kombat, where the story doesn't really make sense at all, or Injustice, where it makes somewhat sense, but at the same time, it's just kind of stupid. I don't want to, like, I don't want to make a rant on how bad Injustice is, because it's not a bad game. It's a really good game, but the thing is, the story is not anywhere near as good as Storm 3. And you can say, oh, you're such a fanboy, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I am kind of a fanboy of Naruto, yeah, but I'm saying it because it's the truth. And if you disagree with me, then you do. That's it. You can disagree if you want to. And if you want to make an argument out of it, I suggest you don't, because it'll get you nowhere in the end anyways. But like I was saying, Storm 3 has a really good story mode. In Injustice, there's no boss battles or anything. In Mortal Kombat, I think there's one boss battle at the end. I'm not even sure because I haven't even played the whole thing. I played half of it and I was done after that. But yeah, Storm 3 has a really good story mode, and that's what it has in its case. Like, people can, like, Injustice can come and Mortal Kombat can come and say, you're broken, online is broken, people don't like you because of that. And then, you know what Storm 3 can say? They can just say, story mode, and walk away, that'll be it. Or something like that, because the story mode is really good. And uh, Mortal Kombat 9 is a good game too, Injustice is a good game too. They take a lot more skill than Naruto, which they always have in their defense as well, if they were to argue. And Injustice has people that actually care for the game that are working on it. There's constant patches for Injustice, there's constant DLC, and I haven't liked any DLC yet, but I'm sure some people out there actually like the DLC. I should probably save this Injustice talk for an Injustice video, but let's just go back to the topic of Naruto. But yeah, so Naruto does have the title of easiest fighting game, but it also has the title of best story mode in a fighting game. And like I was saying, some people will disagree with this, and that's perfectly fine. But you gotta look at some of the things. Hero and Legend, the Hero and Legend team on boss battles is pretty amazing. The boss battles are even more amazing. The Madara versus the 5 Kages, that was ridiculous. Like, I just imagine how much work went into that boss battle. Naruto versus Kurama, same thing. If you look at Kurama when you're fighting him, just look at his face whenever Naruto hits Kurama, it's like, shit, like, I don't want to say he. Kurama, like, faces flinches every time he hits him. And that's pretty good that's like amazing. Like, I've heard people say that there's a frame rate issue on Storm 3, and I've seen it before. Yeah, sometimes it get laggy, but Injustice kind of has the same thing sometimes. I'll be on training mode and it'll be lagging on training mode, and that's kind of bad. I'm just saying, I just got a message, whatever. And yeah, but that's kind of bad. And you know what? Every fighting game has its flaws. Every fighting game has its benefits as well, or the good things about it. Injustice has online and like skill on its side. Scorpion has skill, or Scorpion. Wow, I just call the game Scorpion. because he's the face of the game. I'm sorry, Mortal Kombat has skill as well as just like Injustice, because combos take all four buttons. And then Naruto, it has story mode on its side, and it has just the character roster on its side. I mean, there's some characters that are not in there that we really want, like the Edo Kages and the Seven Inner Swordsman. Yeah, but you know what? There's about 70 characters, some that are duplicated, but there's a lot of characters in there, so you have a lot to choose from. Unlike a game like Mortal Kombat, where I think there's like 25, something like that, or Injustice, where there's maybe like 40. I don't know, but the thing is, every fighting game is good in the end. There's no fighting game that's not good. Some fighting games have flaws, some fighting games, or all fighting games have flaws, all fighting games have good things about them. And the end, for someone to complain about one defending another is kind of stupid. And you could say, oh, you're defending Naruto here, but I'm not trying to defend any game. I'm just trying to make it so that people can stop complaining about Naruto. Because I get it, it's a broken game. But so is Injustice, and so is Mortal Kombat. And and I know people will say, but it's not as broken as this. It's not as broken as Naruto. Nothing's as broken as Naruto. And you know what? You're absolutely right. Nothing is as broken as Naruto when it comes to online. Because in this, I don't know if it comes up yet, but you're gonna see, and when I fight, I'm using Naruto, I'm fighting Sage Naruto. You're gonna see how Breaker's going. I do a giant wrestling gun, and you're gonna see how much damage it does. You can get, I don't think you can get that much damage on any of the fighting games, but it's just because I had Kara in there, and it was a giant wrestling gun. But that's besides the point. Like, every game has its flaws. I understand that, and I'm repeating myself at this point, so I don't even want to continue. But I will for a little bit. But as I was saying, my favorite fighting game is probably gonna be Naruto, and the thing is, I understand it's broken. Once again, I've said it like maybe 5 times now. It's broken, and it's always going to be broken. CC2 is not going to fix it, and we, as the fans of Naruto, are just going to have to end up living, like, we have to live with it and be okay with it. We can complain as much as we want, but you know what complaining is going to get us? Where it's going to get us? Nowhere. Because we complained a whole bunch, and then Full Burst came out, and look what we got. We got Kabuto. Or it hasn't come out yet, but it's going to come out, the trailer. And we got Kabuto. So our complaining is not going to get us very far. To this point, I just say we accept what we have now, because we overhyped it as it is anyway. So just accept what we have. Thanks for watching. I know I ranted a little bit, but I have to go now. Like the video if you enjoyed it and comment about anything. Bye.